Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this replay of my live yoga class, a part of the Yoga with Intention series. In today's practice, we are working to cultivate inner strength. So go ahead and like this video. Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And when you're all set, go ahead and roll out your mat and let's get ready to flow. All right, we're going to begin our practice sitting. So make yourself comfortable in a nice, easy seat. And we'll take these first few moments at the beginning of our practice to get grounded and centered. So once you get settled in, you can close your eyes. Start to tune into your breath. Start to feel into your body, feeling your seat grounding into the earth. And begin to take in all the sensory perceptions around you. Notice the sounds that you hear. Notice the smells. Notice the taste in your mouth. Feel the temperature on your skin. So we deeply tune in and fine-tune your awareness to become present to this moment. It's a good moment. Breathe into your breath, expanding your lungs, your chest, filling your body. And exhale, a sense of relaxation. Softening. And bring your hands together at your heart. Feeling your palms as they lightly press together. Let your thumbs rest against your chest as you feel your lungs expand and contract. I want you to tune in with your inner self right now. Look inside and see what's going on in your inner world. The challenges that you may be facing, the frustrations, the difficulties, the obstacles, whatever it is that's challenging you right now. And have some compassion for yourself, because it's a lot to go through. Just feel into that compassion for a moment. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to face. It's a lot to take on. And start to breathe some love into that space. Just feeling a sensation of love expanding in your chest with each breath. And just begin to tell yourself, you've got this. You've got this, and I've got you. I'm here to breathe, to feel. Starting to call upon that sense of inner resilience and inner strength. You've been through a lot before, and you came out stronger. So whatever is facing you right now is here to make you stronger. Breathe into that strength and know that you've got this. You've got this. Interlace your fingers in front of you. And stretch your palms up towards the sky. Lifting up out of your waist, stretch your palms open. Feel your hands stretch. Lift up out of your waist, hugging your belly in. Even shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Take in a little more breath, a little fuller inhale, and we'll gently exhale, floating your arms down, nice and easy, just riding the breath. Exhale, fingertips floating all the way down. Then circle your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms together, and on your inhale, roll your shoulders back. Lift up your chest and let that inner strength shine up towards the sky. Then exhale and slowly release back to center. Reach your left hand across to your right knee. Take an inhale and lift up through your spine, extending up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, we twist deeper. Press against that right knee and work your rib cage around. Then inhale back to center. Open your arms wide. Expand your heart, reach your chest forward, then exhale and close your palms together in front of you. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, lean back and stretch your fingertips forward. Interlace your hands, flip your palms to the sky. Inhale, lift up out of your waist. Shrug your shoulders to the sky, stretch your palms, squeeze your belly. Then exhale, gently float the arms down. Then interlace your hands behind you. Take the opposite grip, okay? Bring the opposite thumb and forefinger on top. Squeeze the palms together as you inhale. Roll the shoulders back first, then curl your heart up. Stretch your collarbones and sternum, then exhale and gently release to center. Then sweep that right hand over to the left knee. Inhale to lift and extend up through your spine so we feel a big stretch upward. And then we'll exhale to twist deeper. Let the breath be slow and deep. Leverage yourself into that twist. Then inhale back to center. Stretch your arms open wide. Reach your heart forward. Even stretch your hands wide. Then exhale, closing the palms together. Scoop your belly in, rounding through your spine. Stretch your back as you reach your fingertips forward. Then interlace your hands. Inhale and rise. Stretching your palms up towards the sky. We'll exhale and gently release your hands. Just float your hands down to your knees. Let your hands relax. Just take a couple rounds of breath. Let's do some head rolls. Loosening up the neck a little bit here. Take your time. Move at your own pace. And be present with the sensations. And when you feel ready, you can begin to reverse direction, just letting the pendulum swing. Begin to circle your head the other way. And slowly release and let your head float back to center. Then hug your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and give yourself a little squeeze. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, stretch your back. Then plant your feet on the floor and place your hands to the mat behind you. We're working to bring the fingertips forward. That's the goal. But if it's a little hard on your wrists, you can turn your fingertips out. We're just working in that direction. From here, we're going to press into the hands and feet. Lift up your hips, lift up your chest. Press your heart towards the sky, feeling the fronts of your shoulders and your chest stretch a lot. Inhale and lift up a little higher. Gently press your head back. Then exhale, bend your elbows, okay? So we activate the triceps. Lower your hips down, but don't quite touch. Then inhale to lift back up, pressing your hips high. Exhale to gently lower. Hover your hips, engage your core. Inhale to lift up. Squeeze your belly tight as you lift. Then exhale and gently lower. Hover the hips. Again, inhale and lift. Pressing to the sky. Exhale to lower. Hover your hips. We're doing one more for a total of 5. Inhale and lift. Pressing it up. Then exhale, lower yourself down. Hug your knees to your chest. Tuck your chin, round your spine, stretch your back. Feels good. Okay, from here, you can place your hands to the floor. We're gonna lift up your legs, bringing your shins parallel to the mat. Scoop your belly up and in, so we engage the abs. Lift and lengthen through your spine, so we engage the obliques, right? Find a nice tall spine. You can keep your hands to the mat or you can extend them out for a more difficulty. We're gonna inhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Then exhale, reach your body long, hover. Inhale, lift, squeeze it up and in. Exhale, reach your body long. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lengthen. Hover here. Pause, then paddle the feet. Again, you can have your hands to the floor or have the hands extended. We're paddling the legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a break. You crushed it. Good job. Nice work. All right, from here, we're going to extend your legs out in front of you. Take a nice big inhale. Stretch your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, leaning forward. Let your hands come down to the floor on either side of your legs. On your next inhale, we lift and extend your spine. Hug your belly in here, then exhale to gently walk your fingertips forward. Slowly, slowly folding over your legs. Let your head and shoulders relax down. Release the back of the neck. Let your head fold in. Take one more round of breath here. Just say yes to the stretch. Like, it's okay. One more breath, in and out. Then at the end of your exhale, walk your hands back in. Nice and slow. Roll yourself back up. Walk your hands all the way back, planting your palms on the mat. Then we'll inhale and lift, pressing your hips high. You can point your feet down to the floor or keep the feet flexed. Play with it, see what you like. Either way, we're gonna push those heels into the mat. Dig your heels into the earth. Press your palms into the earth. Lift up your chest. Press back your head. Take an inhale here. Then exhale and gently release. Slow and steady. Lower your hips back down to the flow. Yep. Bend your knees. Bring your feet flat. Just take a couple breaths here, okay? You can hug and pause here. Just take a couple of breaths. We're coming back to center. Okay, we got a little more work to do here. This is when life is kicking you in the ass. When you're like, no, not another thing. Oh yes, another thing. So we're hanging in there, super strong and powerful. That's us. We're doing it together. All right, we're gonna row the boat, y'all. Lift up your feet. And again, option, you can always bring your hands down. Totally cool. For the challenge, we bring the hands to heart, okay? From here, inhale, lift up. As you exhale, twist to one side. Inhale to center, exhale to twist. You can play with the breath, maybe doing 2 twists on the inhale and 2 twists on the exhale. Find your own rhythm. Keep lifting through your spine, extending up through the crown. Hug your belly in. Try and find as much control as you can in your movement, even if it has to be a little smaller. Okay? Working it out for 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Relax. Tuck your chin to your chest. Round your spine. Let your belly be floppy. Feels so good. Yes. Okay, bring the soles of your feet together. Knees open wide. Hold on to your ankles. Take an inhale and lift up your chest. Lift up through your crown. Exhale and lean forward, hinging at your hips, reaching out through your crown. Take another inhale. Feel the spine grow even a little bit longer. Then exhale and release. Folding forward over your legs. Let your head be heavy. Let your head relax. Doesn't matter how far forward you fold, okay? It's really about finding that relaxation within the pose. And letting your head go, letting your shoulders go. You do so much work to hold it all up on top. Just let it fold forward. Then we'll slowly unwind, rolling yourself back up to center. And take a full round of breath. From here, we're going to transition to our tabletop. Just do a little bit of work to warm up the spine a bit more, coming onto your hands and knees. We can start with a little cat and cow, but feel free to get creative. If you want to move it side to side or roll your head around or shift front to back, just take a couple rounds of breath here and warm up the spine, moving your spine any way that it wants. Just working out the kinks, you know, wherever it's tight. Oh, we're clearing out the dust bunnies. All right, and when you're ready, we'll come on back to center, just finding your own way there. Coming into your tabletop, we're going to inhale and open your right fingertips to the sky. Take a nice, good, big, deep twist. And then exhale and weave your right arm under, bringing your shoulder to the mat. Reach those right fingertips as far to the left as you can. We really want to extend out through your right arm. Then use your left hand to give you leverage. We push into the floor. Push into the earth and roll your shoulder back. so we get more rotation in the spine. Then you might even be able to stretch those right fingertips even a little further across, leaning into that stretch behind the right shoulder blade. Yes, yes, yes. Then inhale and rise. Open the right fingertips all the way back up to the sky. Inhale and unwind. Then we exhale, slowly float your right fingertips down. Then we're gonna immediately glide the right fingertips forward, reaching towards the front of your mat. Let your heart soften down towards the floor as you lean into that right shoulder. So again, you're using the left hand to give you a little bit of support, helping to distribute your weight. And breath by breath, we lean into that stretch along the right shoulder. And slowly, slowly press yourself back up, coming back to your tabletop. If you want to do a little cat and cow, you can. We're just coming back to center and reset. Then on your next inhale, we're going to open it up to the left. Big stretch, twisting the heart open, like feel into the side body. Good. Then we'll exhale and weave it under, bringing that left shoulder all the way down to the floor. And then again, we want to reach the left fingertips as far across as you can. Then press that right hand into the mat as you gently roll the right shoulder back, working into a deeper, deeper twist. You may find some more space to reach the left hand even further across. We want to lean your weight into that left shoulder, really accessing that stretch behind the left shoulder blade. Oh yes. Now let's open it back up. Press against the earth. Open your left fingertips high, reaching up to the top of your inhale. Then you'll exhale to float your left hand down. Then go right into the half puppy pose, reaching the left fingertips forward. You soften your heart towards the mat, letting your chest melt down. Let your breath help guide you into the stretch, right? It can be confronting, it can be a lot, but your breath will help you. So take one more full breath and just take it to your own edge. And when you're ready, we'll slowly rise, pressing it back up into that tabletop. Now, bring your elbows down to the mat. We're bringing the forearms down. Interlace your hands in front of you so your little forearms are like a wedge of cheese or a slice of pizza or a slice of pie, whatever naughty food you love. Curl your toes under behind you. You're going to start to lift your hips up and really press those forearms down, down, down. As you lift your hips, I like to take a little half step forward. Just shorten the pose a little bit. That allows me to get more weight into the arms so I can press against the earth even stronger and reach the hips up even higher. So work your way into that chest and shoulder stretch. Then lift your gaze towards your thumbs. Hang in there with me, guys. We're doing it together. We're gonna inhale, shift your heart forward over your thumbs, then exhale and reach your hips back. Again, inhale, shift forward. You don't have to come to a full plank position. Your hips are still lifted. Reach back as you exhale. Again, we'll inhale to shift forward, press into the earth. Then exhale to reach it up and back. 2 more times. We're going to do this for a total of 5. Calling upon that deep well of strength determination, personal power, willpower. One final round, a total of 5. Reach it back to that dolphin pose, then lower your knees to the mat, sink your hips to your heels, and take some sweet, sweet deep breaths. If you want to relax the arms down by your sides, you can glide your arms down and let the tops of your hands rest on the floor, palms rotated up. Let the shoulders round forward, let your arms and hands relax. And take one more full cycle of breath, in and out. And then you can plant your hands to the floor alongside your knees and press yourself up to kneeling. We're going to go ahead and rise up, lifting up off of your heels, and curl your toes under. So we activate the shins and bring more strength into the legs. All right, we're going to start with a camel pose, and then we're going to start to move it. So let's start by bringing your hands onto your hips. Then glide your thumbs back to like those 2 little dimples on the very backs of your sacrum right there. Yeah, you got it. So we glide the thumbs back into like that perfect fit. Then point your elbows back. So we squeeze the back body. Think about hugging your shoulder blades in towards your spine. Lift your belly up and in. Extend up through the crown of your head. Then we slowly start to arc back, lifting your chest towards the sky. Now you can stay right here. This is a beautiful, powerful camel pose. Keep pointing the elbows back. Keep hugging the shoulder blades together. Lift and lengthen through your spine as you curl your heart up, then gently release back to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale a deep breath out. Now, it doesn't really matter what side you start with, okay? I'm going to start with my left so I face you, okay? I'm going to bring one hand back to your heel. Then reach the opposite hand up and back. Then we slowly start to open your heart up towards the sky, opening through your chest. Then slowly pull yourself back up to center. Then we move to the other side, reaching back. Inhale your breath as you open into that back bend. And as you exhale, pull yourself back up to center. You got it. Inhale up and back. Open through your chest. Exhale. Use your core to pull you back up to center. So working side to side. Now, if you want more of a challenge, as you come up, you can work on coming straight up through center, coming right down the middle instead of in the reverse twist. So it's up to you to play with it however you want. We're going to take one more round to both sides. So whichever side you started, and then complete the cycle on the second side. And when you're done, we'll all meet in child's pose. Reaching your hips down towards your heels, feel a lengthening in your spine. Stretch the fingertips forward so you feel the sides of your waist lengthen. Then spread your fingertips wide apart on your mat. Lift your head. Shift forward over your hands. So we're in a half plank, reaching your heart to the front of your mat. Lift your belly away from the earth so we resist gravity. Curl your toes under, lift your knees off the mat, and slowly start to reach your hips up and back. So we press back to your downward facing dog. Then on your next inhale, we're coming right back into that plank pose. Inhale to shift forward, pressing against the earth, reach your heart to the front, hug your belly in. Then exhale, keep it tight as you reach back to your down dog. Again, inhale forward to that plank pose. Then exhale back, downward dog. Take 2 more rounds for a total of 5. Calling upon your strength. Really trust yourself. Go for it. Challenge yourself. And at the end of 5, walk your feet forward. Just one little step at a time. Take your time. Let it be slow. Taking a gentle journey to the top of your mat. And as your feet come forward, you can bring the feet hip distance apart. And just shift your weight side to side a little bit. Let's take a few rounds of breath here, just exploring the legs. You can sway side to side, play with pedaling out the knees, just whatever feels right and good. Then gently make your way back to center. And we're going to take a ragdoll here. Grabbing opposite elbows, let your head drape down between your arms. Bend your knees as much as you need, okay? So that you can really feel your upper body let go. You don't have to have straight legs. So we want to fold forward as much as you can. Then we work on straightening through the knees. Gently release your hands down. Bring your hands to your shins and inhale to lift your heart forward. Now make this strong, you guys. Engage the strength of your back. Lift your belly up and in. Lightly press against your shins so you feel the sides of your waist lengthen, extending out through the crown of your head. Take another inhale right here. And as you exhale, curl the belly up and in, folding forward over your legs. You could even grab your ankles and pull yourself down for a deeper forward fold. Then as you inhale, we're coming right back to it. Inhale, lift and extend. Hug your belly in, lengthen the sides of your waist, extend out through your neck and your head. Then exhale, lifting your belly, we fold it right back down. Yes. Then inhale to lift again. Pressing your heart forward, extend through your spine. Now here, we're going to bend into your left knee. Press your left hand into your ankle or into your shin. Then we'll twist your right fingertips to the sky. So this is a little bit different than how we normally approach this pose, but we're using the left hand against the left leg to leverage you into a deeper twist. So finding that nice deep rotation through the back, then lean your weight into the right leg to get a good juicy stretch into that IT band. Then slowly release your right hand back down. Pressing against your shins, we inhale and lift, extending your heart forward. Bend into that right knee as you twist and open. Left fingertips reach high. Twisting through your spine, right? We use the right hand to help you get a deeper twist. Really working the back here. Then we lean the weight into that left foot and just really like yes to the stretch. I am here now. Good. Then we slowly let it go. Folding back down over your legs. You can grab onto your ankles and pull yourself in. Just find a full exhale, a full deep release.
All right, let's inhale, lift, and extend your heart forward. You can have your hands on your shins or on the mat. We're going to shift your weight into your right foot and extend your left heel up towards the sky. Lift your heart, lift your heel. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, we're going to hug the left knee in towards your chest, round your spine, tuck your chin in. See if you can tap your knee to your forehead. Then inhale and extend it back out. Nice big lift. Inhale, stretch. Then exhale and round it in. Full deep release, squeezing out the air. One more time. Let's inhale and lift, extend, lift your heart, lift your heel. Then exhale and curl it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now, step your left foot down on the outside of your right foot. So you cross your left shin on top of the right shin, crisscrossing the legs, fold your body down. Take some deep breaths as you work into this fold. It's a big stretch. And on your next inhale, we'll lift your heart, lengthen your spine, and sweep that left leg out and around. We're kicking it all the way back up to that standing split. Then gently reach your left toes down to the back edge of your mat. Coming down to your lunge. Heyo, are we having fun? Yes. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Twist your heart around. Get a good stretch into the hip, into the spine. Once you feel satisfied with your twist, extend your right fingertips to the sky. All right, here's your challenge. See if you can maintain this twist. Tone the strength of your legs. Then reach those right fingertips all the way back so you pull yourself up into that revolved high lunge. Nice work. You can stay right here. You can bring your right hand down to the back of your left leg. You could reach your left fingertips up towards the sky. Maybe even play with a little back bend, opening through the chest as you reach your fingertips back. We're going to come back down to the lunge, circling your hands to the floor. Then glide your hips back, extending the right leg straight. Inhale and lift, lengthening through your spine. Exhale your breath and fold down over the right leg. Extend the crown of your head towards the top of your foot. Say yes to the stretch, really letting yourself go into it. Take one more round of breath here, just finding your own edge. Really lean into the stretch. And on your next inhale, we'll lift it up, extending your heart forward. Now spin your left heel down to the earth. We're going to set up our triangle pose. Toning the strength of your legs, draw the energy up your legs in towards your pelvis. Then lengthen out through your spine as you open your left fingertips to the sky. So it's very methodical. We build the pose from the ground up, from the soles of your feet, hugging the energy up your legs. As you stack the shoulders open, try and lengthen out your spine. Think flat back, right? If you can. Then from here, we're going to bend into that right knee. Lunging forward, we come through our side angle pose. Tone the strength of your legs and slowly rise, pulling yourself up into that warrior two, Virabhadrasana, then flex your muscles. And make a Hulk Hogan noise, I guess. Feel how strong you are. That's the point. Extend your arms out towards the sides as you lunge forward into that right leg. Don't forget about that back leg behind you. Rotate your right palms to the sky.
Don't give up the legs. Reach up and back, stretching through the right side body, but keep lunging forward in that right knee. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Then circle your hands all the way down to the floor. Spin your left heel back to the sky. We've got one more stretch here. Glide those hips back, extending through your front knee. Coming back through that little pyramid pose. Inhale and extend your heart forward. Then we're opening the right fingertips to the sky. We got to revisit that IT band. This is a much bigger, deeper stretch, but now you're ready for it. So take those deep breaths. Let yourself go into the stretch. Allow it to open. You are strong. Then slowly release your right hand down. We're just going to step that left foot right back to the top of your mat. Folding forward over your legs. If you want to take a ragdoll or sway side to side or whatever you need to do here to just let yourself reset. And we're ready to go again. 2 sides. Woo! When you're ready, we're going to shift your weight into that left foot. Inhale to extend your heart forward and sweep that right heel up towards the sky. So we stretch the body long from the heel to the head. As you exhale, hug your right knee to your chest. Squeeze your core, round your spine, tuck your chin. Tap. Inhale and lift. Stretching your body long. Finding that deep well of inner strength to keep going. We exhale and curl it in. This is no time to quit. We must charge ahead. Inhale and lift. Stretch it long. Then exhale and curl it in, rounding through your spine. Now this time we're going to cross the right ankle over the left ankle, crisscrossing your legs. Fold forward here. Feel what you feel. Finding a sense of allowing. All right. Inhale and lift your heart, extending out through your spine. We're going to circle that right leg all the way back up to that standing split. Then reach your left toe or right toes down to the very back edge of your mat, lowering yourself down into your lunge. Set it up well, okay? Make sure you have plenty of space. Barbara, you've got those long legs. Make sure you step plenty of space. Bring your left hand to your knee, press against your knee and work that rotation in the spine. So we press, 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 get a good, deep, juicy twist. When you feel good about the twist, we'll open up the left fingertips. So we reach and work that revolved lunge. Now, we're going to try and lift it up. Tone the foundation of your legs, right? You have to have a strong foundation to rise. Then we pull back with the left hand. Whew! Slowly gliding yourself up into that revolved lunge. You can stay here for a few deep breaths or bring the left hand down to the back of your right leg, reaching the right fingertips high, maybe even playing with a baby back bend. Just see where you're at today and love yourself the whole time. Then we'll circle your hands all the way back down to the floor. Glide your hips back, extending your left leg long. Inhale and lift to extend out through the crown. And exhale to fold it back down. Reach the crown of your head down towards the top of your foot. Feeling your spine lengthen with each exhale. Release a little bit more. Fold a little bit deeper. Then we'll inhale to rise, extending your heart forward. Spin your right heel down to the mat. Set up your foundation. So we root down through the feet and lift up through the legs, drawing all the energy up and into your pelvis. Lengthen out through your spine as you open your right fingertips to the sky.
Whew, yes. Now just scan your body right now. What's going on with your feet? Are they activated? Are they pressing into the earth? What's going on with your legs? Both of them. Are they both here at the yoga party? Check in with your hips, with your spine, with your shoulders and chest. Checking in with the hands, the fingers, your head, your face. From here, we're gonna bend into the left knee, coming into that side angle pose, toning the strength of your legs, gently rise up. Warrior two. Flex your muscles, show your strength. Yeah. Then extend your arms out towards the sky, or towards the sides. Lunging forward, we really charge forward in that left knee. You can do it. Don't give up the legs. Stay where you are. As you flip the left palm, it's just the upper body that moves, just the torso. From the waist up, we reach back, but the legs stay solid. Then slowly circle your hands all the way back around. Spin your right heel to the sky and draw your hips back, extending through the left leg. Now, reach your heart forward. Take a big breath. And as you exhale, we reach the left fingertips to the sky, revolved pyramid, IT band forever. Whew. Oh my gosh. I just had a brilliant idea, you guys. I'll share it with you later. Twisting through your shoulders, reach your fingertips to the sky. Take one more moment. Big breath in. Then exhale and release down. And just make your way forward. We'll launch that right foot to the top of your mat. Coming back into your forward fold. You can grab onto your ankles and pull yourself down. Just feeling a deep, yummy stretch. Then slowly bend into your knees and bring your hips all the way down. Wrap your arms around your shins. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your spine, and slow down your breathing. And come back to that space of compassion. Holding yourself really tenderly in this moment. Coming back to acknowledging the tough things. They're real. It's really happening. They're things you have to deal with. I'm going to come back to that sense of strength that you've cultivated on your mat today. Maybe you impressed yourself. Maybe you surprised yourself. Maybe you did a little more than you thought you could. And that's what this inner strength is all about. Slowly roll yourself down onto your back. If you can bring your knees along with you, tucking your knees in towards your chest. Coming into a nice gentle reclining pose. Extend your left leg out in front of you and squeeze your right knee in. So really, really hug that right leg. Compress the hip in the hip socket. Okay, then here we're going to use your left hand. Take a hold of the right foot. And just gently pull your right foot towards your left shoulder. Then you can use your right hand and gently press the right knee away. So it's kind of a modified version of our pigeon pose. We're just doing it a little gentler, a little more ease, just using the hands as you stretch into your hip. Then go ahead and cross that right knee all the way over to the left side, coming into a reclining twist. You can roll your head to the right, feeling that rotation in your spine from the bottom to the top. Breathe into the right side of your lungs. Breathe into the right side of your low back. Just let yourself slow down and feel the feels.
And we'll slowly make your way back to center. Let's give that right leg one more good squeeze. And then you can change it out, bringing the left knee up. Reach the right leg long. Hug the left knee up and in towards your chest. Get a good deep compression there. Then grab your foot with your right hand. Use the left hand to press the knee away as you gently pull your heel towards your right shoulder. All right, so we're just doing a gentle reclining pigeon. And if you need a little more juice, try and kick your foot open a little bit more. So you kind of widen the angle at your knee as you pull the heel in. So, you can just play with that a little bit, exploring the shape. Okay, then we'll gently reach that left knee all the way over to the right side. Then you can open your left arm, roll your head to the left, take some breaths. Enjoy the twist, enjoy the sensation, and see if you can relax any unnecessary tension. If there's anywhere in your body that's like squeezing or trying to help when it doesn't need to, see if you can let your body relax in those places. Take one more full round of breath. In and out. And when you're ready, you can come on back to your back. Squeeze that left leg in one more time. Full appreciation and gratitude. Then we'll extend your left leg out to the floor. And begin to relax into your Savasana. Make whatever little adjustments that you need to so that you can really relax on your mat, right? We want to feel totally at ease. So fix your hair, fix your clothes, adjust on your mat. And once you're there, let yourself really start to sink into it. Feel the weight of your body just naturally sinking towards the earth. Feel all the tiniest little muscles in your body letting go. And let yourself tap in to what it feels like to relax. It feels like a melting or a softening. It feels like a sigh. Let yourself go into that space of relaxing, just for now. Slowly take a deep, full
breath in. And exhale, a deep, full breath out. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, awakening your body, inviting in the movement. You can reach your arms overhead and take a full body stretch. Then roll yourself over to the side and press yourself up to a seat. So just coming back to the place where we first began our practice, it comes full circle. Just notice how you feel now compared to when you first sat down. Bring your hands together at your heart, acknowledging yourself in this practice. Thank yourself for showing up and making this time to be on your mat, to be in your body, and to cultivate that inner strength. Just feel that energy of strength emanating from your heart. Feeling proud in your accomplishment. Feeling confident in your path. Thank you so much for allowing me to walk with you on this journey and to help build that strength and courage with you. I see the light in you, and thank you for seeing the light in me. Until next time, namaste.